Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here. Today we're here to talk about the Vertx Defiant Jeans. Now these jeans have a ton of features, so you're going to want to stick around to find out to see what I think about them and are they worth getting. So stay tuned. Okay guys, like always, I want to go over the specs of the jeans before I start talking about them, just so I don't miss anything, and I want to make sure that you get everything that they have to offer out of the description of it anyway, and then I'll just run you around the pants so you can see what I think about them and if they'd be a good fit for you. Good fit, pun intended, right? Okay, so we'll start with the fabric. It's stretch 10.5 ounce, 71% cotton, 4% polyester, 7% modal, 17% cool max, 1% lycra. Now the construction, okay, relaxed fit, articulated knees, fully gusseted crotch, brass YKK locking zipper, 8 belt loops are 1/2 inch wide and fit up to 1 3/4 inch belts. Boot-friendly cuffs, all heavy wear seams and double stitched, bar tacks or brass rivets at critical stress points. Now the features. This is, never had a pair of jeans with this many features in my life. All right, we have 11 pockets, deep front pockets, which are made of a soft, highly breathable mesh, a watch pocket in the right front pocket. Front pockets have a pass-through slot for comms lead or a rat's tourniquet. And then there's also another feature like, yep, I'll get to it in a second. Dual angled rear yoke pockets fit standard smartphones and rifle mags. Wallet traps in both rear pockets to keep wallets or passports secure. 4 mini stash pockets. Key ring and lanyard anchored point in both front pockets. And concealed drop loop pass-through in each belt loop for flexible restraints or reinforced tether points for lanyards or gear. Wow. Okay, when's the last time you had pants that you could say that much about, or jeans anyway? All right, so let's kind of go through what they look like, right? Unfortunately, I'm having to film up in my studio because just as I was getting ready to start getting set up, Easter egg hunt is getting ready to happen right in front of the house with a whole bunch of kids. So, what do you do? All right, so let me get up here, move my chair back a little. All right, so first off, I like these kind of, like you got a brass button right here, riveted on, so far less likely to detach or break. Here's your brass zipper. Now, I'll go ahead and run through the stash pockets first. So right here, now this is all for very small items like a little ceramic blade or handcuff key, something like that. So you have one here, right? Which, okay, there we go. So another small one there. You have one right here, so like a good little mini ferro rod or something like that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. And then another one. So your label is also a stash pocket because something can be inserted from here. So, I mean, they're 100% being honest because they are saying small items, and so that's just what you would expect. Well, that's what I'm expecting. Like, I'm not expecting to hide anything larger than that. So you do have your watch pocket, standard on almost all jeans anyway. So the mesh pockets I do like. I wasn't sure how I felt about that when I first got them and looked at them and stuff like that, but I really do like having that mesh because jeans can naturally be hot fabric to wear, and so anywhere they can cut and make anything more breathable is really nice. But here's your little pass-through slot that you can access through inside. Oops, gotta put my hand in the right part of the pocket. So hopefully you can see that there. Right, I haven't tried to put a rat's tourniquet in it. I have had no need for comms, but if you did, there you go. Both of them have this right here, so you could put a key ring with like a little detachable keychain. I don't like keys in my pocket, but another use for this is you could put a lanyard through here, and if you had a small knife that you could put in like a little Kydex holster when you go to pull the knife out, like that's going to keep the lanyard in your pocket. Possibly if you had a, I haven't tried with the pocket pistol, but if you had like a little mouse gun, a little 380 or something like that, and a little holster, you could use that. And of course, that comes in both front pockets. The comms loop or tourniquet loop is only in the right front. The back pockets, I gotta say, these have probably been the best back pockets I've ever had. You have one right here, and then you also have one right here, right? Now, what's cool about these, when it says a, what was it called? The wallet trap, right? So, of course my wallet's downstairs. What happens is on the inside of this pocket, if I turn it out, there's like a little flap right here. So hopefully you can see that. I'll try to unfold it more. So as you can see there's a little flap. So when you put the wallet in, you pull the flap over that. So that way if somebody was trying to pickpocket you, they wouldn't be able to unless they were just master class. They can lift the little flap without you noticing, which I highly doubt. And if they can do that to you and you don't notice, then you deserve to lose your wallet. But, I mean, these easily hold AR mags, cell phones, stuff like that. But having these extra ones around here, because sometimes, depending on what I'm wearing and what I'm doing, I may not always want my flashlight and knife right here. So having the option of moving it back a little bit is also a really cool thing. The articulated knees. Hopefully you can see the different style of stitching right here. And it's also down here as well on both sides, obviously both knees. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. I never thought in my life that I would need a pair of jeans that stretch. I've worn jeans my entire life. It has never crossed my mind that why can't these just be a little more stretchy. I just lived with the fact that jeans just didn't give much, right? I absolutely love the feature and like I said, until I actually wore them, I didn't understand the need for it. But now that I have it, I almost don't want anything else. As they say, the fully gusseted crotch, so this way you won't split the seams very easily. Belt loops are all excellent, well placed. So depending on if you carry a firearm and how you carry the firearm, belt loop placement can be critical, mostly for what I found is appendix carry, because sometimes depending on where these front loops are may make it difficult and you have to adjust where you're putting that holster. I really like the placement of these. They just seem to have been in the right spot, so I'm just going to guess they had that in mind when they were designing the belt loops and deciding where to place them. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the brass rivets there instead of just stitching. So that gives you a little more durability to the pockets and all that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you what, guys. I like the Vertx bag that I just reviewed not long ago so much that I was like, well, let me try some of their clothes, because I've heard some good stuff about them. And then once I got them, I mean, I'm telling you, that Cool Max, it does help. Now, I'll be 100% honest. Anytime I wore those during the summer, and we'll continue to wear them in the summer, I was usually working at the shooting range and gun store, or I was teaching at the time, or like I knew I was going to be indoors, going to church, something like that. But in the fall, excellent. Spring, excellent. Winter, of course, perfect. But the cooling technology really does work. Like, they don't get nearly as hot as my typical jeans do. So I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, I like these jeans so much. Over time, I am probably going to start replacing all of my jeans with these. I literally like them that much. Now, price-wise, how much do you think these would be? Jeans packed with that many features, what do you think the price would be? 100 bucks? $200? No, you'd be wrong at either price point. They're $19.95. Plus another $60. So for jeans, they're a little pricey. I mean, depending on what you're used to paying for jeans. I mean, I've paid anywhere from $60 to $100 mostly around the $60, $70 range. So these are actually $78, so not a full $80. But what I did is I got mine on sale because they run sales on a regular basis. I think it was like 25% off. I think all in I was like $65. So all in all, $65 for a pair of jeans that are this good, this durable. And I mean, they don't even hardly look worn. I mean, I could run you around almost every square inch of this and they're just not wearing out. And the reason why I said like I would like to get multiple pair, because I have some that are starting to wear out and are going to need to be replaced. I did have one just rip across the thigh, but my waist size hasn't changed since college. That was 20 some years ago. So for me, I can buy multiple pair because, I mean, there's a few things in life that I don't mind spending money on. Jeans, because my waist size doesn't change and I've always worn jeans my whole life. And I want some that are comfortable and I want some that are going to be durable. So like I said, I've always paid anywhere from $60 to $100 anyway. So these $78 yet for a lot of people might be pricey, but for what you're getting, the durability, all that kind of stuff, I think it's worth it. But you could always just wait till they had a sale and save yourself a few bucks, right? I mean, so the next time I buy them, I guarantee you I'm just going to be waiting until they go on sale because I'm not made of money and I always like to save money so I can keep bringing y'all stuff to review. But yeah, I mean, these things are amazing. I think hopefully you can tell that by now that I really like these jeans. If Vertx wanted to send me more, it would not hurt my feelings. But then again, they'll probably never ever see this video. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. Well, I just wanted for y'all to know how much I like these. Yeah, I mean, I really just can't say enough about them. Had even talked to a couple people that I think after me describing them have already bought some. Even now, without me doing the review. They would just trust in my opinion. And I'm telling you guys, you need to look them up. I'm going to put a link in the description below. And while you're here, if you like the content, the reviews, I'm going to have so much stuff coming. Reviews will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what I'm going to try to stick to. Tuesday and Thursday, probably maybe just releasing like some shorts or, you know, simple stuff. But I'm going to be trying to be out filming tons of content daily, so this way I can keep bringing more stuff to you. So if you want to help me out, click that like button, hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers as quickly as possible. Like, that's my first immediate goal. So if y'all can help me with that, that would be awesome. I'll probably put an Amazon link down there too, because sometimes they're a little bit less expensive than Vertx's actual website. But if not, like, that just gives you two options. Alright guys, in the meantime, be prepared, have fun, and check out the Vertx Defiant Jeans.